Namah. Hare Krishna. Today we are discussing about desire. What is desire and how it affects us. Lord Sri Krishna in second chapter 62nd shloka stating that dhyayato vishayana punsaha sangasteshu pujayate. While contemplating the object of senses, one finds attachment to that, and from that attachment, desire is produced, and from that desire, anger is caused. So, the meaning is that you, if constantly thinks about the sense objects, then you form an attachment to them. That attachment gives rise to desire. And once a desire is entered into your heart, then a curiosity to satisfy desire with your effort is produced. You start making efforts to satisfy that desire by possessing that object of desire. And then the struggle starts. The two things will happen, that with your efforts you will possess that object of desire, and after possessing you have to preserve it for your enjoyment. So naturally, to preserve, a fear will be created for losing it. And due to any factor, if you do not get that desirable object, then anger and distress will overtake you. So this desire produces distress, anger, frustration, etc. for you. So why this happens so? So for this we will take the instance of Ramayana here. In the Ramayana, everybody is desiring to make the Lord Rama king. And everybody is desiring so, but the Lord is desiring in a different manner. Instead of being king, he wants to go to forest to kill Ravana for the benefit of all masses, to establish the religion. So there is a contradiction of desire between the people of Ayodhya and the Lord Rama. And what happened? Lord's desire only prevailed. The desire of the Ayodhya people was not fulfilled, and they were all in distress condition. The same things happens always with you. Every time two desires are working in your life. One is your desire and another is desire of the Lord. And the thing happens is, desire of the Lord is always prevailed in all circumstances. So, when your desire and the desire of the Lord matches, if they are same, then you will get your desire fulfilled and you will be happy. But if your desire and desire of the Lord are not same, are different, then the Lord's desire will prevail and your desire will not get fulfilled and you will be in distress condition. So the simple way is to submit all our desires to the desires of the God. You should always know that only as because God's desire will prevail, Lord's will prevail, You submit your desires to the desires of the Lord, and you wait for His mercy so that your desire and God's desire should get matched and get it fulfilled. In this way, you can avoid the unwanted consequences of your desire. If your desire is fulfilled, then you can think in the manner that with the God mercy, the desire is fulfilled. And even if your desire is not fulfilled due to any factors, then you can take it as Lord's will and Lord's mercy, and thinking in the way that because of the mercy of the Lord for my betterment, this particular desire is not fulfilled. So this is the way of the God's devotees to get escape from the undesirable consequences of desire in some circumstances. So my humble submissions to all devotees is, submit your will to the will of the God and see if it is appropriate for you, the Lord will definitely fulfill your desire. And if it is detrimental to you, in some cases, He may particularly restrict some desires for getting not fulfilled. So, submit the will of yours to the will of the God and be happy in all circumstances, enjoying His bhakti, devotional service. Hare Krishna, and thank you.